So today has been really crappy. It was like sunny for like ever, you know, and it was like 100 degrees. Yesterday it was like 105 degrees. And today it took a turn for pouring down rain. It just stopped for a little bit. Yeah. We've had a really, so I haven't posted a video in a while because, well, our uncle, my uncle-in-law passed away, and so we've been to the funeral and the burial, and that's not stuff that I'm gonna film. But and then on top of that, today it's been raining so much that the basement flooded, and I've been soaking that up all morning. Oh yeah, CJ didn't get to go to school till Friday. He was supposed to go on Monday. I didn't get emails. You know, just the typical crap that I deal with. The malt shop is open. Anyways, so I'm dropping the kids off at school. I'm gonna go to the dollar store that's here because that's all we have here, and I'm going to what am I gonna do? I'm gonna grab bleach for my basement because I'm going to clean my basement up really well. And are you going? No, he's not going. He's standing by the road, making it look like he's going. There's no power in some places here in our town, so that's good. My lights have been flickering all morning. Yeah, add to the pile of stuff, you know. Why not? Anyways, CJ's back there. Mad because he can't go to school. He wants to go to school. And I forgot all of my stuff at home. You know, my debit card, my everything. Ah! Okay. Alright, so yeah. I'm gonna start posting more videos, you guys. I just have to get, like, it was a very hard time, and I'm not going to post certain things for the respect of the family. Like, it's just not something I would post, but we've gone through it. We're still going through it. We're just figuring out a different way to do things. And yeah, so I'm gonna post more. I promise. I know it's been probably a month now, and Christopher's been encouraging me, if this is something you really want to do, just do it. And so I'm gonna post this video, then I'm gonna post all of our videos before this, so like our Adventureland videos. Oh yeah, that was one other thing, is like I thought I lost those videos because Chris did the Find My Phone thing, and well, he tried deleting Bentley's phone off the Find My Phone thing, and it shut down his whole entire phone and deleted his whole entire phone. Like, I'm not even kidding when I say that. Like, the whole thing. The SIM card, there was no pictures on that, and there still isn't any, and it deleted everything. I mean, everything. There was nothing. You had to download everything. We had to call all the places and companies we pay our bills with, and it was a nightmare. And it happened when we were in Tennessee, so when we got back, we were still dealing with it, and we just figured out some of the passwords the other day. So yeah, I don't know about that Find My Phone thing, but I'm telling you, I'm never using it again. Hey guys, so today is not going as planned. It has been raining and raining and raining and raining and raining and storming and raining some more. Well, with that happening, something else happened. I'm going to show you guys. Alright, so I don't know if you can see this. This was sitting against the wall, and I don't know if you can tell, but you can definitely hear it. All of this is soaking wet. Okay? So I have all this stuff laying here on the ground. That's the towels I used. All this stuff is soaking wet. All of my cameras, my wedding dress, everything. Pictures, it's all wet. So it's sitting there. I gotta let some of it dry out. So I gotta go through all this stuff, right? The floor's wet here. All the way over. I'm gonna turn on the light. All the way over here. So I kind of carpet cleaned it, but you listen. You can hear it, right? In there is soaking wet. The wall got wet. This was all wet. It still is all wet. And I'm thinking it's because of that window, but I'm not 100% sure. I have no clue. I'm lost. But it's like, I mean, it's wet. It's just, I mean, I got to carpet clean again. This whole entire floor is soaking wet. Like, it gets worse. Like, oh, the light. The floor is soaking wet. And then you open this, right? And this whole thing got wet. This whole, and it smells weird, like wet basement. It's disgusting. So I'm going to have to pull out all this stuff. And I had to pull stuff out that was sitting there because it's wet. And then down here was covered in water. The air conditioner got wet. It's still wet under there and it smells. So I'm going to have to clean this out really well. And I'm disappointed because I didn't know it was wet and it got everywhere. Like, this is still soaking wet all the way through that bathroom, all the way here. Like, you guys, it's a disaster. Yeah, so I'm gonna have to move some things. I'm throwing away some things, and I know my wedding dress has been in there for a really long time, and I'm just gonna take it to the dry cleaners because it's wet. So, and our YouTube stuff got wet, my cameras, my pictures. These are all pictures from when. Oh my gosh, you guys. We could do without all that. Like, this floor is soaking wet. I got a carpet clean. This whole box is probably going to go to the garbage because it's, if you look, it's, see, it's soaking wet. Just dripping wet. And, now it's in here. Yeah, so anyways, that's what I'm dealing with today. Just a bunch of, yeah, it's wet. Everything in there is wet. I'll probably just throw it in the trash, quite honestly, because it's just not really worth keeping, except for these. These are CJ's birth photos, but again, it's all soaking wet. It's a disaster. So I'm gonna have to figure out what I can do with all this stuff. I checked over here. There's nothing wet in there except for this area here. This isn't wet. Nothing else is wet. Yeah. Anyways, you guys, that's what I'm dealing with today. And I don't know how or why. Yes, my hair is a disaster. I'm not even going to go there. I'm not even going to go there. My hair is a mess. I literally got up at 5 o'clock this morning to this mess. In the middle of that, I had to toss on some clothes to take the kids to school. Took the kids to school, and now I'm back. I'm back to the mess and the soaking wet floor. So I'm going to clean it and get it all taken care of, and hopefully it works out. It might not. Who knows? Alright, guys. Alright, guys. So we figured out what was wrong with the window, or the flooding incident that happened. So the rain, there's a cover, obviously you can see. The rain got in the gap. So this is not the right one for this. And it got in the side, so I can stick my finger in there. So the rain actually got all the way up there on the thing. So it got all the way up to right there. And so it came through the window and it was flooding the basement. And so I had to go and, excuse me, and carpet clean the basement, but I'm gonna have to do it like 5 more times because it didn't actually like go anywhere. So that's the logistic. That's what happened. I don't even know what I'm trying to say right now. I was so flustered about the basement, and I figured out what happened.